Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick, brief chat to talk about one of my favorite video PC games. Actually, um, it's a PC game that I had for a while. It's pretty much outdated because the third one has been out for about a few years now. But I never got the third one. I'm pretty much the kind of person to wait till like a deluxe edition come out, or something where it has like multitask, or when the price goes down. I'm not the kind of guy just right away go out to get a game, especially when I'm still having fun playing the other game. And the game is Sims 2. I like this game, and I also like the music. And I'm first to tell you, like, this game. This game was actually better than the first one. I liked it the first one. It was addictive as hell. I like, controlling my own element, building like these extravagant houses, playing the story mode, which I did for the GameCube, by the way. The GameCube story mode was pretty damn good. I actually was very impressed how I did with building a story, earning points, and while at the same time advancing yourself to different job levels. The only knock I have with the game version of at least the GameCube version is there was no real serious dire consequences. Like they didn't die. They never really gotten old, and they never passed away, or they didn't die over some crazy circumstances. The PC version was more in depth on that, and the same thing goes with this one. You make a mistake or you don't take care of your sim will have a very short lifespan, very quick. This game I really did enjoy. I will say the only flaw about this game is if you constantly play it and you don't really like rest on it, sit it down and leave it alone. This game can become pretty much boring after a while. You really can lose interest on the game very quick. It's not meant to be played every day, and to be honest with you, it's actually kind of hard not to play every day because it's very addictive. I find myself having to time myself a few times because I was getting more into the game and less of my other activities. But after I time myself, and after I was able to actually control what time I was going to play and how many times I was going to play it, it became a breeze. I have pretty much two expansions on this game. I have nightlife and celebration stuff. I didn't get the other ones yet. They still have the SimCity's apartment, which I'm dying to check out and see how fun that is because I actually want to see something different in the house element. I'm not getting college though. I think that's the last expansion I probably will get. Whether or not I can get that without getting the college edition. A college expansion pack, I haven't know yet, but according to the guy said I can. But then again, that guy is looking to sell products. I can't really take him at his word. But yeah, after I pretty much get that, then I probably would get on part 3. But I'm actually waiting to get a better computer around Christmas time. I'm not trying to put everything on this one. I got a small laptop computer. I don't really want to jam too much information there. It's not that great if in terms of storing memory. I think it's has a few hundred gigs and that's it. But besides this being a great game, I have to talk about the music. Now, the music, I enjoyed the music. I actually kind of thought the music was pretty damn good. I thought that was the only thing I didn't really want to like. But even though I didn't understand a damn thing they said, which pretty much goes with any Slim game you get, I like the beats. I actually did. A rock and roll the rock and roll theme songs is pretty much you can actually dance to it. The symphony music, which actually is a real symphony music done by real composers, as crazy that is. Death metal, which to be very honest, you don't really need to understand what's the language to understand death metal. If you listen to death metal, which I have, a few years ago, when rock and roll was still a mainstream music in New York City, which it ain't right now, which I'm kind of sad it's not. But death metal, you really don't need to understand anything that the Sims are saying. Just listen to the beat. You pretty much that pretty much speaks for itself. the theme music, not the when you turn on the game. I think when you go into the menu, I actually like that the most. It has a guitar beat to it. It has like a quartet sound to it, but it's very well done. Very, very well done. I actually really did enjoy it. I actually was trying to down. I actually had that song. I actually had it before, and I lost it because my whole computer crashed, and I lost a lot of music. And I was trying to find the Sims. The Sims theme song. I think it was in Nightlife, the soundtrack, and I don't think they're selling it anymore, or or they just discontinue altogether. But I can't seem to find it now, which is kind of sad because I actually want that soundtrack. There's at least two soundtracks I will get. I will get that, and I will get the rapping soundtrack that I actually enjoy from that game. But as far as that is, I think that one of the things that Sims I find surprisingly well done was the music. The music really does come out very, very well. Even though, yeah, the only flaw is they're singing in Slimlish. I think they call it Sim. It's like English, but instead of saying English, is used as the SIM and then Lish. That's what they're saying, that's what they're talking, and that's what you're pretty much hearing. But overall, the beats are very, very good. The soundtrack is very, very, very surprisingly done well. And I find that it's kind of funny because most Sims games, especially SimCity, has a very good soundtrack, and it's kind of funny because you don't expect a game like this when you are basically making your own world, making your own Sims, or pretty much making your own city. You don't expect them to have too big of a soundtrack, but surprisingly, some of the Sims games, SimCity especially, has very good theme songs to it. I have almost the whole entire collection of the SimCity 4, which I'm going to be talking about later on down the road. But I basically got the whole collection of the SimCity 4, and I enjoyed every last minute of it. And I'm going to talk about those SimCity 4 in another time. But for now, yeah, great game. I'm glad that I bought this game. The only regret is I bought this game kind of late because they announced SimCity 3, and this became quickly obsolete. But I had a very good run. I think this game came out, I think 2004, and it actually lasted all the way to 2008. So that's a pretty damn good, impressive run for a game like this. So it wasn't like they just expand, then all of a sudden, bam, they came out. This game been around a long time, and the expansions, although I'm not big on expansion because it does take a lot of room, and that's the only advantage I don't like. They do take a lot of room, but the expansions of these games generally are very, very good. They generally give you something new, and if anything else, you can still enjoy it for what it's worth. The only time where I don't like expansions is when it really doesn't. It really like they have like the Sims Coast edition where you can get new furniture or some kind of clothing edition. It's basically just adding new furniture, new clothes. I'm not really for that. If it's not gonna help boost the game, make the game more exciting, I can deal without. Although I am curious about the pets one. I'm kind of curious of how you can take care of your pets and how that's gonna pretty much interact. So that I might, but I might do it with 3, not with 2. But yeah, anyway, if you guys want me to know how I feel about this game, this gets a solid 3.5. And the music is pretty much, if anything else, you should check it out. I think you guys will find at least 1 or 2 songs you may like the most of this game. What's your feeling about this? Do you have the SimCity 2? What's your likes and dislikes about this game? I'd like to know. Until then, this is J77 saying, take care.